I did not expect to be making one of these videos already. We are back on pistols only. I say already like it's only been like a week or two, but it's been about 2 months as usual with pistols only. But I am back for a actually good reason. I recently saw a comment on the last pistols only video saying that while there's no new characters coming out, I might as well try some of the other endgame, which I wasn't going to do because endgame's a pain. But recently, we just got revealed a brand new 5-star arrow pistol user. Until I hear her name pronounced, I'm not even going to try. And as you can see, while we have pulls, we don't really have like a ton of pulls. It's not enough to guarantee her though, or get any copies. The main stuff I would like to focus on today is the other endgame content. So the tactical holograms, I might give them a try. They will be difficult, but I could give it a shot. We have the weekly reset endgame content, as well as this one, which I haven't even bothered touching yet. Along with that, we also have the newest event, although I am probably not going to run that this time because I have already completed all of this, and this is going to be quite the challenge. So I'm just going to sort of do that my own time. It is very painful. Plus, 3 pieces of endgame content is definitely going to be enough for one video. I'm going to start with the Tower of Adversity, mainly because we've already done this before, so I kind of know what to expect. And I think for the time being, we are just going to stick to the 2 side ones, just because we don't have enough characters to really run all 3. And we're just going to use 2 characters for the first couple floors, and then I should be able to use Carlotta and Alto for the last floor or 2. I will need to do the maths on that to see how many floors I can do. But that will mean I can more effectively get through these chambers a bit easier. And the main reason I'm using Mortiphy with Chisha is because Chisha does do a little bit less damage than Carlotta, so the off-field damage of Mortiphy helps this team just work a little bit better. Just adds a little bit more damage. But there we go, 3-starred, real easy. So let's move over to this tower really quick. Do the first 2 floors here, and then wrap the rest up with Carlotta, hopefully. It's actually funny when they revealed the weapon for the newest pistol character. I was so incredibly surprised because I was so prepared to get S6 Carlotta before we even got hinted at a new pistol character. But I'm very grateful that we are getting a new pistol character before I end up with S6 Carlotta, because on this account, more characters are better than stronger characters. And there we go, just like that. There is Mortiphy and Chisha done. You can take a break now. It is Carlotta and Alto's turn. Ooh, it's this dude. I'm not the biggest fan of this guy. Yeah, no, there's no problems here. No problems whatsoever, as long as we don't die because we have no heals. Please make the new pistol character a healer. We need more healers, not just in this account, but just in general. There is not that many healers or supports in Wuthering Waves. There's some good off-field characters, not a whole ton of like actual purpose-built supports. But I suppose when the characters do like 150, 200,000 at S0, you don't really need supports. Oh god. Oh god. Nuh-uh. That's not good. My Carlotta has 0 HP. She is on, I think, like 92. Yeah, 92 HP. What a way to finish that fight off. Well, there we go. That is the Echoing Tower, fully cleared. Can I do this last floor with them? No, I can't, because it doesn't allow me to do that, because this last floor uses 4 of the Vigor things, and we can't do that. Well, I don't know how well that stacked up to last time we ran this, because I don't remember. But 21 stars is something. I would like to run this, but we can't. Well, there's Tower of Adversity done. I don't know how that stacks up to last time we tried this, but I don't want to spend a whole ton of time there. Plus, it's kind of difficult, so I will leave it there. Okay, now we move on to the next bit of endgame content, which is going to be not this. I'm going to leave that to the end. It's going to be painful. We will do the weekly challenge. Okay, now I have no clue how this works, but I guess we try. Carlotta gets bonus points, so that's good. Does anyone else get bonus points? No one that I can use. Okay, let's go see how this goes. I have tried it on my main account, but I didn't know what I was doing, so we will continue to not know what I'm doing and evaporate through these level 100 enemies. I thought they would be a lot more tanky, but they are very, very not tanky. Now, how many floors are in here? 13. Okay, this is going to take a minute. That being said, it is pretty easy. So far, not that difficult, really. And this boss doesn't look like he's too tanky either. These are some really squishy level 100 enemies. Normally, level 100 is very, very difficult. This isn't too bad, although he just completely ignored my Carlotta's burst, which is very sad, and I don't like that. Ooh, no. This is not going well. They're taking no damage. And now we don't have an alto, so our heals have disappeared. Also, for some reason, we have infinite skill. I don't know when this happened, but hell yeah. Oh, and our Mortife's also dead now. Well, this is going not as well as I was hoping. These birds are quite painful. Oh, and we're just losing HP as well. Yeah, okay. So the chances of this going well are 0. It's not going to go well. We have a whopping 1000 HP left. Yeah, okay. So, GG's. This isn't happening. As I said, there we go. It just isn't happening. Well, how many points was that? Because if it was kind of decent, I will try it again. Not that many. A whopping 2500. Okay. Well, I guess I could try it again. I don't know if like they stack. So if I get 2500 this run and get 2500 the next run, does that like stack on top of each other? Don't know. I guess we'll see. Ooh, it's different enemies. I didn't realize that. I thought it was going to be the same thing. That's actually kind of nice. Mixes it up, adds a bit of variety to it. I do like that. Instead of just running the same thing over and over and over again, trying to clear it, you get to fight some different enemies, which is nice. For content like this, where it's not like incredibly difficult, it's, you know, it's still a bit of a challenge, but not incredibly difficult. I do like it where they sort of mix it up a bit, so it's not just the same thing over and over and over again. When you fail, you get to mess around and try some different stuff. Oh, I only just realized now what the whole dreamscape thing is. I didn't realize, but this dreamscape thing adds a bunch of buffs, and that happens when this little bar at the top, this little thing, fills up. I just realized that. That's probably something I should have learned earlier, because I was just randomly clicking these because I didn't know what the dreamscape thing was. Okay, we're back to the birds. This time we're coming in with a full team, and all of them have full HP. Let's see if this goes any better now. Literally, it is already going so much better, and we are doing more damage for some reason. I think I've picked different buffs that have done better things, because that just hit 400,000. Okay, yeah, that went infinitely better. And boom, just like that. There we go, done. That was so much easier. I'm pretty sure it's just because I actually read what these did and used them properly. Ah, now the level 100 enemies are starting to feel a tiny little bit more like level 100. They are a little bit more tanky now. I don't immediately one-shot them. It doesn't take much to get rid of them, but at least I don't one-shot them. Now, I don't know where the fireballs are coming from because it is raining fireballs. I'm assuming is a side effect of one of the cards I picked. I did read them, just I only read a little bit of them. So I don't really know why that's happening, but I think it's helping us. Okay, well, we are now into the last floor of this. Oh, God, okay. Even this boss, just in the normal weekly boss challenge, is annoying. Although that being said, we're hitting, was that like 100,000? But that was 10,000 probably. Is that 700,000? Surely I saw that wrong because that doesn't make any sense. This thing must give you some incredible buffs for us to hit 700,000. I am going to need to see that again to actually verify because I don't trust that that hits 700,000. Yeah, no, that was 700,000. Okay, damn. These buffs must be absolutely insane because our damage has gone from 260,000 just in the normal overworld to 700,000 in here. I'm gonna need to get my Camellia in here and see if I can hit 1.5 mil. Also, no second phase. That went way better than I thought it would. And also now I definitely want to run this on my main account because I want to see Camellia hit like 1.5 mil here. But that went significantly better than I had initially thought. That is good. I don't know if that's enough to fully max this out. It is. Okay, boom. Well, that is probably the only end game I'm going to be able to fully max out. Because now we get to this. I forgot that we need 2 teams. Well, that is not going to happen by any means, so I guess we just run this. The same Cheshire, Mortife, Carlotta, Alto. We need to fill up all of the slots. Okay, let's just throw some random people in there. There you go. Don't ask why my dungeon's level 50. She had the little red marker thing on her because I had her level up materials. and it was really annoying me. So I just leveled her up to get the little marker thing off, and it wouldn't go away. So I had to bring her all the way to level 50 just to get that little marker to go away. Well, at least it looks like the first floor, and I'm assuming the first couple floors, are not going to be a problem whatsoever because, my goodness, we just shredded through that. Okay, we're literally already up to floor 5, and this has been the easiest thing ever. Like, I haven't used a single one of Carlotta's bursts because I've just been doing this whole side just with normal attacks, basically, and her skill. I expect, though, as soon as we hit, like, floor whatever it is, the next part of the waters area, it is going to get a lot more difficult. Okay, as expected, it went from very easy to kind of difficult very, very quickly. Because we were only like 4 seconds of not clearing that. Somehow that team did better than the first half. We finished with more time. Now I'm assuming things are going to get a lot more difficult. Okay, so we had a small oopsie. It is now the next day. My storage ran out, which is a kind of big problem. So I need to rush through the rest of this video. I've moved a couple files around, so I have about 20 gigs left, which will get me maybe about an hour and a half of recording. But I need to kind of get moving, so I will try my best at these later floors here, and then we'll go try out some of the new holograms, and we're just going to basically go until we start to struggle a lot and die, and then we will call it. That has already started happening with level 8 here. It was kind of difficult. We did manage to get the S rank, but I actually didn't get all of the points. I lost out on a couple points there. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm hoping we can get S rank on at least the next like 2 or even A rank. But once we start getting like lower than that, then I am probably going to call it for this bit of endgame content. Yeah, no, that points at the moment are looking to crash hot. We finished the first side with like 800 or so points. 780. I don't know what the point total is to get S rank. I probably should have looked at that. Okay, well, let's see how that went. Ooh, goodness. Okay, we didn't even get A rank. We got B rank. I mean, I guess I could probably maybe squeeze 2,500 out, but as I am in a little bit of a rush, I think I'm just going to run floor 10 and 11 and just ignore this. That is, if we can even get 1,500 points here or on this one. If I don't end up with B rank on one of these two, then I'm calling it. Okay, well, that went actually really well. We have at least B rank. That's good. The chances we are going to get A rank, though, are basically 0. But I will try my best. Not that that is going to do much in this case. Yeah, okay. We only got like 170. Oh no, we got 300 points. We got B. Okay, yippee. This is most definitely going to be the last one we run today for this bit of endgame content. It'd be really cool if I could do the last floor of this, but that is not looking like it's going to happen, if I'm being honest. We're going to need about like 1,800 points in this side, I think. That's not looking super promising at the moment, but if we can somehow manage to do that, we will get an A rank on this. I don't think we did it. I think we were close, but I don't think we did it. 1,600, nah, we didn't do it. That is all of this. We S-ranked everything up until floor 8. Floor 9, 10, 11, we have not managed to S-rank, but we get quite the number of pulls from that. For now though, let's have a look at this pain and suffering we're going to have to endure. Because of storage problems, I'm giving myself probably 4 tries at this. If I can't clear the boss or get close to clearing the boss in 4 tries, then we call it a day and we can't clear that boss. I'm gonna do level 65 for all 3 of them. This boss here, this one's gonna be the worst in terms of the actual combat. And once we got level 65 out of the way, then I can deal with all the other levels from there. Oh, she's got a second phase. Okay. The second phase is still kind of easy, but there's 2 phases I've got to get through now. That's going to be painful once I get higher leveled. Well, with that, that is all of the bosses now to level 65. I guess I'm just going to keep running this boss until we encounter a problem, which I don't think, as long as we can dodge in that middle thing, we won't encounter too big of a problem, at least for the next level or 2. Well, nice and easy. There goes level 70. This is actually quite easy. She is surprisingly squishy. So now we move on to level 80. Okay, I thought there was going to be a 75. Nope, we're skipping straight to level 80. Okay, she's still squishy, except now she hits like a Mack truck. And I think that's like the trend with all these. Like they're not super difficult in terms of HP, but they all just start hitting like a Mack truck. Like all of them except for the first one have like no health, except they do stuff like this. And what the hell am I supposed to do with that? Health is not the problem. It is all the other stupid attacks they decide they need to do. Okay, well let's get back to that one. Let's do some other ones first. Yeah, no, that HP is going down a lot less than I would like, and my HP is going down a lot more than I would like. And as long as we can do this kind of fast, we should be good. Boom. Okay, not enough damage. But that is no problem. Because boom, he's gone. Good, lovely. Let's go try this guy. This is not going to be fun at all, because he takes no damage. Like, literally zero. I'm assuming that's probably because he has glacier resistance, but that's fine. We will just brute force our way through, I guess. I think if I can clear level 80 on all of these, I will be happy. Level 90 is just going to be a bit too difficult with this specific team, but if I can get level 80, I will be happy. Trisha is horrible for these kind of fights because she requires a lot of time on field, and like on field where she can't really dodge, and that causes some serious problems when we get one shot. Yeah, okay, that's about what I was expecting. I'll try it again. I did say I was going to give myself 4 tries per boss, so we'll try it again. Good start. Great start, in fact. Even better start. Okay, let's redo that. Stop attacking my alto, please. Or to stop attacking me in general, please. No, you stupid boss. Hate you. Despise you, in fact. You know, there's this really fun thing called just not doing that much damage, please. It'd be really, really fun if you didn't. Because even if I get a decent dodge, right? I get a okay dodge, I miss an attack, and then, oh no, I got hit with his little tiny attack afterwards. Oh, boom, there goes all my HP. Okay, well this is try number 4, I'm pretty sure. So this will be the last try. Yep, and there goes Alto, probably followed by Mortifi, indeed. And then followed by Cheshire. Yeah, no, I'm done with that boss. Well, let's swap the team. We're going to put Carlotta back on the team. And we try the next boss, which is going to be this dragon, because I'm also not going to be bothered with the other boss right now. I guess I'm going to try level 90, because we did manage to get through level... Okay. Maybe I won't be trying level 90 then. Hold up, wait a minute. We might be able to clear this on level 90. Boom. That actually wasn't that bad. I'm definitely not doing the next level, but level 90 was relatively easy. I mean, not really, it was kind of difficult, but like it was easier than the other ones. I will not be trying level 100 though, because that's just not happening, and I don't have the time for that. What I will try to do though is attempt level 80 of this thing. I think the goal here is to just dodge every single attack it ever does, because all of them have some stupid mechanic that will just make you die immediately. I need to remove your shield immediately. Like right now, that shield needs to go. Dodge, dodge for God's sakes. Go, remove, thank you. We're done. Please. Goodness gracious, that was horrible. I hate that boss. Like, with every fiber of my being, I despise that boss. But there is 1, 2, and 3 all cleared. Actually, not that one. These 2 all cleared at level 80. This one is cleared at level 70, and this one is cleared at level 90. I would like to go a little bit further, but these guys are all very painful, so I do not expect that is going to happen. Also, I've been going for about 50 minutes now, so I don't have much storage left. So now we can keep saving. We have a nice 131 pools already saved up for whatever her name is, the new pistol character, and that will probably go up by quite a substantial amount once we actually get to her banner. Whether that is first or second half, don't know. Probably will be second half, but we'll see. Plus that is also the anniversary, so we'll probably even get even more anniversary rewards. So we'll probably have quite the number of pools already saved up and ready to go, so we can get to the new character and hopefully her weapon and maybe even some copies of her. But with that being said, there's nothing else I can really do here without running out of storage, so I'm going to leave it there. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, go check out the Carlotta pools we did when she first released. And with that being said, I will see you next time. Good. Bye.